Try that again. Hey guys! It is the second best day of the year, second only to Halloween. It is the day that Yankee Candle puts out their Halloween and best fall candles out. And I'm very excited. I've been going to these launches for the third year in a row now. The first year was an accident. I didn't know. I just stopped in just to see what candles they had, and it turned out, oh, this is an actual thing. They do like a little launch party. Last year I actually went because I knew the date, and this year I was counting down, anxiously waiting. So I ended up spending way too much on candles, which is why I am going to throw together a little video very quickly so that, I don't know, I feel a little bit better about it. I'm still not used to recording video. I've been trying to record these and I always just stop doing it. I feel stupid recording these. I think I look stupid, I sound stupid, all these things. But this year, we're going to try it, because this is supposed to be a video that just rambles on anyway, because we're talking about candles. We're talking about something that you enjoy, but doesn't really matter. So, I will use this as a training exercise. Okay, so what do I get in my Yankee Candle Halloween haul? First thing, if you spend, I think, $35, you can buy a candy cauldron, candle cauldron, there we go, for $10. So, of course, I need to pick up one of those. So, here we go. Ooh, pretty. This is just a really nice vase in general. Even if you don't just burn candles in this is just awesome to have. It might end up being on the shelf behind me, because I got the skull theme already going on there, so that will fit right in. Okay, the big three limited edition Halloween candles this year, for Yankee Candle, came in little black limited edition little tumblers, so I picked up all three of those. Those scents are, two were previously released: Forbidden Apple, which I became a huge fan of last year. It is a very potent apple smell, kind of sweet. I think they tried to throw some darkness in there, which is why it's forbidden. I'm not a scent expert. I can't break down scent and say, oh yes, there's a hint of this and a hint of that. I'm just not that good. I know what I like. Scents invoke feelings for me, which is why I've become so addicted to Halloween candles. And Forbidden Apple is just one of those it's just pleasant to smell. Like, you can burn this the rest of the year. It's not necessarily a Halloween scent. It's a great apple smell. So if you're a fan of their other apples, like Macintosh apples or something, you might enjoy that one. So I think I still have a little bit left of my Forbidden Apple from last year. No, I don't. I burned that completely away. So there we go. There's my refill this year. Alright, second limited edition tumbler. Witch's Brew. Yeah. Again, really, really beautiful tumblers. They make a smaller one, which is a nice face too, but I had to get all three of these. They look so nice, especially together. So, Witch's Brew. Again, like, I can't really tell you what the smells like. It's like a black licorice sort of smell. I also got the car scent version of this, and it is in my car. I immediately broke one open, put it in my air vent. It's one of those where you lift the top, put it in one of the air vents, and it will last for 30 days, and you get, I think, 4 of them in a pack, I hope. Something like that. This is unscripted. There are no notes. I am probably filling up a ton of inaccuracies here. Whatever. Alright, but the main candle. If I was only to get one candle this year, today, it was just going to be this guy. Haunted Hollow. This is a new scent for this year. I'm so excited for it. I was super excited for it the first time I heard about it. Because I feel like this is going to be the candle that encapsulates the feeling of Halloween into a scent. So I'm most looking forward to burning this one. And the smell in real life is, yeah, I can't place my finger on it. I'm not good with scents whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to burn it, walk away, and then come back into a room and try and, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a follow up video and say what the smell actually reminded me of. That reminds me, there was another fall scent, Autumn Dusk, which is an online exclusive. Boo. So I waited till there was a sale online, and I picked that up. And there's some complaints online saying that's a very subtle smell. It doesn't throw too well. My secret, to burning candles, I've discovered ventilation in my apartment is pretty poor, except in this main room. But in the bedroom and what I use as a computer room, there's like no air circulation. AC actually goes to the bedroom, so that's not quite true. Uh, but I end up burning the candles instead of out here. I actually burn it in the bedroom, and I just close the door. I kind of forget about it for an hour. Maybe that's not the most safe thing in the world, leaving a candle burning for an hour unattended, but so far, so good. So far, pretty safe. It's not burning in a place where it's just going to spontaneously just break or roll off, or my cat will knock it off. So that's where I do it, and it traps that scent like a mason jar. So when I finally go back to my bedroom, open up the door, it's just the scent of that candle fills the room completely. And I'm a huge fan of Autumn Dusk because of it. I totally see why they call it Autumn Dusk. Like it does have that autumn evening sort of smell to it. Again, I wish I could be more descriptive. Maybe for a specific video review, when I talk about just one candle, I will actually write down scientific meaning, sense, definitions for what it smells like. So I can give you a little more information and not say, so many times. I am aware I am doing it. Again, this is a training video. I'm trying to get better at speaking by myself to a camera. It's a little awkward at first. Hopefully I can get used to it. Alright. I picked up 3 more candles. They, actually, 3 more and then 5 more. So buckle in. There's still a lot of video left. But the next 3 are all combination scents. These are the swirls, the trilogy candles, I think they're called. So this one is just 2 flavors together. Is Forbidden Apple and Sweet Seduction. Sweet Seduction is a new scent this year. It is kind of replacing candy corn from years past. So they blended Forbidden Apple and Sweet Seduction together into this guy, the swirl candle. And I'm really excited to burn it. I have never gotten a swirl candle before. This will be among one of the first experiences I have to that. Let's see. I don't know what to tell you. I smell like the apple, and then I also smell the new aroma in there. So we'll see how that works together in that. Alright, next one is this one. I don't think they're selling. Oh no, I mixed up. This is definitely a Halloween one. This is going to be the Spice Pumpkin, Sweet Seduction, and Buttercream. And it is a layered candle. So you're burning through one candle or one scent to another scent to another scent. This is not blended together. The other one, see how this one is? You're burning both scents at the same time. So that one will definitely be a combination candle. This one is just going to be layers. So as you go through one, you unlock the other one, and finally unlock the third one. I'm curious how this will go. Apparently, Yankee Candle is going to do this instead of the swirl. The swirl they have to do manually, so they're phasing phasing that out. Too much work. They don't want to pay people, I assume. Capitalism, I get it. I think machines are able to just dump for these guys, so they're simpler to make. So this is probably going to replace all their swirl candles in the future. And the next one is building off of that. This one I do not think they're selling as a straight Halloween candle. This is a Woodwick candle, and it is a Woodwick Trilogy candy corn, which again discontinued. If you wanted candy corn, this is the only way to get it this year, and unfortunately it is blended with two other candles that you may not want. The second scent is caramel candies, and the third is jack-o'-lantern. I'm not too familiar with jack-o'-lantern. I'm pretty sure I've seen that before in the past. I don't think I've ever gotten a jack-o'-lantern candle before, so I'm not entirely... I don't, off the top of my head, know what that scent is. I assume a pumpkin sort of smell. Candy corn, I've not been the biggest fan of. It's too sweet smelling to me, but now that it's been discontinued, I got that feeling of like, well, now I want that candle because you're telling me I can't have it. So that's kind of one reason why I'm a little excited to pick this one up is it's like, all right, discontinued flavor. The only way you can get it now. Okay. So now we move on to the non-straight Halloween candles. Again, this one is a new scent for this fall. This was their big promotional push. It sounded like they didn't want to sell this candle by itself. This was like a promotion, like you had to buy other things in order to buy this candle. This is Sweet Seduction. I just realized I should have been holding up all these candles to the camera so you can actually get a good look at it. Again, I'm learning. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So Sweet Seduction, as you can see, it kind of looks like candy corn already. So that's why this has kind of replaced candy corn for this year. That has a strong smell. Again, very potent. It kind of smells like candy corn with a strong dose of alcohol. I'm very curious how this candle will go. I probably would not have bought the giant jar. Probably would have gotten a smaller sample size. But again, the spirit of the holiday is within me. I'm just like, I want the largest for everything. I was looking at the medium candle, which is $25, and this one normally is like $3. Large candles are $27.99. So for $3 more, it's like, well, get the larger vase. And I don't even know why I'm stating this, because again, you needed to buy other stuff in order to get this. This was only $15. So everything I just said doesn't really matter. Whee! Another note for future videos is I will probably cut in between when I'm setting things down and getting the next one to be right in front of me. Again, learning experience. Alright, this one, brand new this year. Again, super curious. This is Moonbeams on Pumpkins, and I've known about this for months. I think this is out in Europe already, because YouTube is already full of video reviews, this particular candle. And it just, I mean, with the word pumpkin in there, it immediately invokes the thought and feeling of Halloween, so I must have it. I'm not too sure how to describe the smell. It didn't immediately like disgust me, so that's why I still ended up getting it. Like, it smells a lot like many of their fall scents. It kind of smells like fall candy, or their cookies, sugar and spice. Kind of dry by itself. That's kind of, when I smell it, that's kind of what it reminds me of. So, again, some of these candles smell very differently when you start burning it than when you're smelling it dry. So, I'm very curious to see what smell this fills up my bedroom with, basically. And from there, we get to just regular fall candles. So Halloween is kind of done. Specific candles we're done with. These are the fall specific or just fall candles. And I'll sort of say why I got each one. Let's start with the regular one. There's a huge push for this one. This is like, besides Sweet Seduction, the first display you see when you enter Yankee Candle. Crisp Fall Night. I think they sell a lot of these, and I know Meyer is selling these because I also see it there too, and I'm always like, maybe I should pick it up. The reason why I got these next few tumblers is they had a sale, buy 2 large candles, get 2 free. So this might be one of the free ones, or I could consider being a free one. But yeah, just smelling it, like, I can easily see. I would actually want to burn this with my back door open, especially at night, which is weird. It's like, I want the actual crisp fall night smell while I'm burning the actual crisp fall night candle. It's kind of weird, but I think they would actually work very well together. And smelling it, that is what I think of. I think of when I leave the back door open, just to smell the world during the crisp fall nights. So good job, Yankee Candle, in capturing that smell so far. The next one, this one was kind of a surprise. Autumn Leaves. I didn't expect to like this one. So much so that I took a sample sniff and I went about my way. But the smell of it just lingered in my mind and in my nose. I'm like, wow, that is actually really good. Because it just invoked this thought of autumn leaves. It smells like the foliage when you're walking outside in the fall and all the leaves have been raked to piles as you're walking along. It has that smell to it, and I would say when you first smell it, you don't really get that, but as soon as you like pull away, there's this lingering smell where you're just like, yes, that nails it. So even now, like, I think you actually saw me in my head as it hit me. I'm like, yep, that is definitely the smell. So I'm really excited to smell this one, or burn that one, because I think they've nailed that. That's good. Here's what I find strange. I really dislike that they have fall scents that smell like the fall, and they only smell it, or they only sell it during the fall. Wouldn't you want to sell those when it isn't the season that it's smelling like? I know the idea is, oh, these smells accentuate the smell of the season. Well, no, what if it's January and you're buried in snow and it's like, oh, I wish it's Halloween. A thought I think frequently. I wish it was Halloween. I want that is a time when you start burning that candle. And it stinks if you've already burned out of it or you didn't get it and you want that smell, because when you go into Yankee Candle, it's like, oh no, now is still our winter scents or spring scents. Spring and summer scents are probably my least favorite candles, unfortunately. So that is always a dark period for me. Where I'm not really buying candles, so I'm just sort of. That's why I'm buying so much now, because I will be left without them when we hit those bitter, horrible months of January through, I don't know, June. There might be 1 or 2 candles that come out in that time I actually care about, but for the most part, I am a fall scent guy. So this is one more reason why I picked up a ton of candles today. All right. Final candle I will be talking about today is Autumn Lodge. Did I hold up the other ones? I don't think I did. Autumn Lodge. This one came recommended from a YouTube channel. I think Spooky Villages did a review of this one. And I just liked how he sold it. Where it smells like autumn and it smells like, you know, a lodge, like it says. And it's like, that is a smell I would love. Because Lord knows, I hate camping. I would not actually like to go to a lodge during the fall. However, I love the idea of it. I love going there in my head. That's why I like these candles. I don't like actually doing it. But smelling it and like being able to close my eyes and just sort of go there in my mind's eye. Entirely different story. That does sound appealing. So yeah. Those are all the candles I picked up today. I want to pick up other items. I want to pick up some candle shades. I want to pick up... I'm not too big into the Bony Bunch collectibles, but I saw a great one, which I'm just going to call 9 Lives. I assume a crazy cat lady skeleton with some cats, but it looks adorable. I really wanted it. It's only $30, but at the same time, dang, I spent a lot of money on these candles. After that, I also only have 2 arms. Sorry. I also had to think, how much of this can I actually carry back to my car? So I had to put back all the awesome physical items. I did pick up the catalog, though. So I think I'm going to do additional online orders after this. Maybe sooner rather than later. Apparently they're selling out of a lot of these scents and collectibles already. Now granted, it's the first day, so I expect there to be more orders or restock of it as these next few months go on. But definitely something to keep an eye on. They have this whole, like, Raven thing, theme going on. I love it. I love how those look. I want to get one of them. They did have this in a store. They call it, like, a steampunk Raven candle holder. It looks really awesome in real life. I was tempted to get that one as well. What is that? That goes for the Steam Pumpkin Lost Jar, candle holder, $27.99. Looks amazing. I actually am tempted to pick that up at a later date. Other decor they had, of course, I want another skull candle holder. That looks amazing. I want to pick up the skeleton hand that holds the candle. That looks cool. Oh, the cool little, like, skull jewelry that you can put on your candle. I'm such a nerd for all these things. Anything creepy like that, I dig. Yeah, we've gotten to the Rob looks at the catalog portion of this video. I realize, very exciting. I'm sorry. It's not the exciting part of the video. Oh man. I don't even think they're featuring. Oh, here we go. I'm hitting the microphone. The 9 Lives Bony Bunch statue. That thing is adorable. I want it. I easily see that selling out, unfortunately. So I might order that sooner rather than later. There's a lot of other candle fans are also cat fans. Gee, I wonder why. Imagine that. So I see there's other people like me who don't really collect the Bony Bunch, but we would get that one because it looks awesome. It looks adorable, and just fits her personality. The clerks at the store were even saying they got the shipments for today's launch fairly late. They usually get it like a couple weeks ahead of time, so they kind of have time to unpack everything. A ton of their supplies today were still in boxes, and they didn't even have time to look at the catalog, which is kind of crazy. All these candles I'm talking about today, most of them I found out about from other YouTube channels or Facebook pages. Like, information about today have been leaking for months. building hype, which is why I'm surprised that they took so long to ship it out to their Yankee candle stores. Uh, I heard in another video, Hallmark got a select portion of the Halloween candles. They got it a while ago, and they put it out immediately. They didn't wait for today. They didn't wait for this weekend. They put it out there already. You could have gotten all those Tumblr Halloween candles already at Hallmark stores, because they don't care. They're like Walmart putting out the new Star Wars toys. They don't care about Force Friday. It's like, hey, you want to get Jedi Rey? Boom, there you go. You can buy her now. Although I think the managers have been contacted by Disney and Lucas, so don't try that anymore. I'm sorry, we're talking about candles, not Star Wars. Anyway, I meant to introduce the shop owners. Thought these ghost candle holders were adorable. They definitely are. That is very adorable. These, the Sophia cat decorations, all online only, unfortunately. Again, being the cat enthusiast that I am, I seriously want to pick them up. They would order it to the store, but because, dang, I spent so much money on candles, I did not commit to ordering those to the store yet, but maybe I will. This is just an FYI. This isn't anything I would mention, but the little this is for the easy melt cups of the 3 big Halloween flavors. They also have the scent beads. I'm thinking of just ordering like all 3 of those and just having them at work. Scent beads aren't too much of a problem at work if you're in an office, a shared space, cubicles. People don't want you burning candles for obvious safety reasons, and then a lot of people don't want scents anyway because they smell awful. But all the Halloween ones are subtle enough, I feel like I might be able to get away with it in my sad little cubicle. So that is my hope there. So I'll probably order those and just have those shipped to the office directly. Alright, the rest of the catalog is just kind of the regular candles that they sell. And you can find scans of this online. Oh, there's the scent beads I'm talking about. Come in cute little cases. They are only $5.99 each. So pick up all 3 and just, put them on your desk at work. Forget about it for, 30 days, however long they last. And Halloween your life. That's what it's all about. Just keeping the spirit of Halloween going for as long as possible. I start celebrating Halloween like July 1st. I immediately get into that Halloween mood, and that just carries me through actual Halloween, and still kind of lingers through the rest of the year, even through Christmas. Thankfully, they've been making more and more Christmas horror movies, and then the beloved classic Nightmare Before Christmas that you can watch from like October 1st till New Year's Day. Like it's fitting all through that time. So it's very easy to keep Halloween alive in that time. And then New Year's happens, and then it's like the spirit of the holidays just dies right there, and no one cares. January is just a blah month. Yeah, Valentine's Day in February, which some people like. It kind of makes people happier for a couple of days, so I dig that. And then you got March, which again, just sort of a blah month. There's St. Patrick's Day thrown in there. Easter is in April. And then it's kind of spring once you get to May. So, and then people are happy again because the weather is nicer. But for me, I'm dying during those months. It's like, I need Halloween back. But it's easier for me to let Halloween go during those months. But as soon as it's January 1st, I am thinking about Halloween already. I'm counting down. I'm looking online at these Halloween spoilers. I want to know what candles are coming out this year. Because that's when I find out about these candles, like Haunted Hollow, where I'm like, I want that candle, and I just become obsessed about it for months. For months, I'm just like, my life would be so much better if I just had Haunted Hollow. True story. Okay, so that is my candle haul. This pathetic video. This was silly. Maybe I'll make more. That's a plan. I want to make more. I want to get a haircut. I want to wear contacts during these videos. But forget it. I don't know. I'm still learning. I do have a light. I didn't want to set it up in here. I'm just using natural light. I do have actual studio lights to try and make this look better. I realize the bookshelves make it look like the camera isn't level. Forget it. I'll worry about it later. Yankee candle! Halloween special. I don't know how to end this video. Stay spooky! What do you want me to say? Like, subscribe, like this video? I don't care. This is a test video, alright? Chances are you're not gonna like it, you're not gonna subscribe. This will probably be the only video that's public on the channel. I've tried uploading other ones, not making them public. I'm really bad at making videos right now. I hope to get better, but I'm not there yet. Sorry. Cut!